Hello, my name is Muhammad Damati, and today I'll be presenting my passion project, which is about the history of the WWE. For my passion project, I will be talking about the different eras in the history of the WWE and how it evolved into this great company that we see today. The 80s boom. On June 6, 1982, Vincent Kennedy McMahon bought Capital Wrestling from his father. Luckily for Vince, his father had already gained regional success. When Vince took over the company, he hired new talent that are soon to be popular household names, such as Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and Roddy Piper, that made the company turn national. January 23rd, 1984 was the day that a living legend was born when he beat the Iron Sheik to become WWE champion. It was the birth of Hulkamania. On that night, Hulk Hogan cemented his legacy as one of the greatest WWE wrestlers of all time. All through the 80s, the Hulkster set many records, such as being the first WWE superstar to host Saturday Night Live and one of the first WWE superstars to have a theme song. WrestleMania. Also known as the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania has been home to the WWE's greatest matches and has had many celebrity appearances. From Floyd Mayweather to Muhammad Ali, WrestleMania has had them all. WrestleMania took off in the 80s and quickly gained popularity and was declared WWE's flagship event. The New Generation Era. From 1993 to 1997, the WWF had been at the top of its game until the infamous steroid scandal. The steroid scandal is a time when WWF were caught giving the wrestlers steroids, and it got the WWF in a heap of trouble. After the WWF recovered from it, they brought on a new roster with new stars, such as Bret Hart, Lex Luger, Yokozuna, Undertaker, and much more. At that time, a new company rose up and rivaled WWF, WCW. WCW was owned by Ted Turner and grew popularity after they purchased Hulk Hogan, Razor Ramon, and Kevin Nash, which were important to the company at that time. WWF actually began to lose in TV ratings and came on the verge of running out of business. The Attitude Era. After WWF noticed that they were losing against WCW, they completely changed their brand to WWE. WWE added a whole new roster with a new face of the company, Stone Cold Steve Austin. WWE changed the brand to feature much more nudity, cursing, and blood. Even though many parents weren't happy that their kids were watching this, it still helped the WWE beat WCW in the Monday Night Wars. On February 2002, on an episode of SmackDown, a star was born. It was the birth of John Cena. John Cena's debut storyline was against Kurt Angle, and from the start of the storyline, the fans loved him. He began to win titles, gain popularity, and was crowned the face of the WWE. In 2008, crowned the face of WWE in 2008. Also, the Ruthless Aggression era was also the birth of stars such as Edge, Goldberg, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar. The PG era. Starting from 2009 to the present, WWE's TV providers declared that WWE had to stop with the bleeding and sexual angles and the cursing, and that was known as the PG era. Many fans were mad about the PG era because the Attitude Era was much better and had a much more and had much more ratings. But the PG era appealed to the kids more. Also, the PG era featured new superstars on the spotlight, such as CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, and Sheamus. It also marked the unite of SmackDown and Raw, and a new title was formed, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. From 2014 to 2016, the reality era was born, featuring breakout stars like Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. The reality era also featured the end of The Undertaker's 21 match streak, which was broken by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Okay, thank you.